Okay, I'm going to be recording job application again, and yeah, basically I want to re-record them. What the fuck? Why are they crashing? Hello, my name is Juan, and this is my application for the Stripe Comms department. I want to keep it brief on this framework for going to be more or less running on this topic of at what am I 10x? I found out that you guys were hiring on this tweet. Are they hiring? Stripe Comms things actually created by Yasin, right? So I thought that the 10x frame is something that fits the Yasin's vibe, right? And I thought it fit this application as well. So just like Yasin is a 10x builder, I have to think of what am I 10x at, right? And I am 10x at, I would say, doing YouTube in general. My proof is my YouTube channel. I have uploaded over 100 videos. I think maybe it says at the top, 295 videos, like 200 of them in the past year and a half or 2 years. And yeah, they are personal videos about the things I like to think about. They are not deeply edited. My goal was to publish in this Visakan essence. Lately, I have been posting less video because I have also been streaming, and that has replaced my video making role. But yeah, I have also been really consistent at streaming. I think this is what I am 10x at. Another thing I am 10x at is writing, I would say. This is, I made a Google Takeout comments parser. Well, I made, ChatGPT made one for me. And yeah, I basically took all of the archives of my comments, ran them through a filter of which ones are over 1,500. Sorry, I got distracted with with my phone. Characters long, and I got all of these files, and I think I counted it like roughly, and it's more or less over 100,000 words, and this stops at 2022, so I have even more of those. And I think this shows that I write a lot on YouTube comment section. This is kind of the medium that I've chosen. Instead of a blog, which would be more convenient, I guess, I chose this way. And the other part where I am a prolific writer, you could say, is on Twitter. I have 87,000 posts. My account is from 2011, so I guess it doesn't sound like a lot, but most of my tweets are from around 2020 onwards, as is common in this sector of Twitter, in this part of Twitter. Now that I have listed what I am 10x at, I want to list also some other possibly relevant things that I am not 10x at, but I think could be interesting to know about me. And that is basically that on Twitter, I am, you could say, part of this AI adjacent. I am interested in this AI movement. I am interested in this entrepreneurship environment. But yeah, I am not 10x at engineering. Sorry, entrepreneurship. I am not 10x at AI. Also, I am also not 10x at engineering. But yeah. Then some skills that I have are editing, video editing, and image editing. I am not 10x at those. I don't know. I got bored. I got tired. I got annoyed. I think I'm going to just record one attempt just in case, and I can edit video. I have an editing reel. I have made a document here where an addendum to the video where I list some of those experiences that I have had. But I think I'm going to record it again and I will use whichever one I like the best the next day. Hello. Hello, my name is Juan, and this is me shooting my shot at this job application at Stripe Communications, Stripe Comms. Because this was under Yasin's tweet, and I think the way I see Yasin is as a 10x engineer. I thought, how can I apply saying what am I 10x at, right? At what am I a 10x something, right? And the thing I thought of was my YouTube channel. I am a 10x video maker, you could say. I've made over 200 videos in the past year or year and a half, more or less, about various topics. I've also been streaming daily for, I don't know, like 3 months or something like that. And yeah, I think this is a useful skill that I've built that can be useful for a comms department. I think that is something useful. Fuck. Hello, I am applying to jobs. Hello, this is me shooting my shot at Stripe Communications because of this tweet. Because the context is the tweet, and the tweet is by Yasin, and I consider Yasin kind of a 10x engineer. I thought, what am I 10x at, and how can I display that, or at least talk a little bit about it to the people at Stripe to see if they are interested, to gather interest, or something like that. And the first thing I thought of was that if I'm 10x at something, it is making YouTube videos. I have made over 200 videos in the past year, more or less, and over a variety of topics. And I think that was kind of my intention, prolificness of output. And I thought that was a good quality to have for a company like for internal communications at Stripe or communications in general. I think this is something relevant. The topic of the video are pretty journally in the sense that they are talking about myself, but I also cover general topics that interest me, some things that I think about, AI related things, for example, some technology sector related things, some writing related things, some meta related things, as in making videos about making videos, this kind of thing, communication, making videos about communication. They are topics that interest me. I've also been pretty consistent at streaming in the past 3 months. I switched from making videos to streaming because I thought it was a better medium. And maybe there are lessons there to apply for communications as well. The other thing I consider myself 10x at would be writing, and more specifically, trying to show proof, right, was writing YouTube comments. That is kind of the medium that I have chosen to express myself and, well, my writing. And the proof, I have it collected here. This is a bit old, but this was a script that I, along with ChatGPT, made to parse YouTube comments. And these are the comments that are longer than, I think, 1,500 characters. And I have over 100,000 words of these comments written in, I don't know, I think, since from 2020 onwards, and this caps at 2022, so I think I have even more. But that is kind of my way of showing that I have written a lot, you could say. I have received, by the way, decent feedback on my comments, and I think they have been good input. That's why I chose to highlight it, I guess, because I think it has given me opportunities. The comments that I've written have given me opportunities. They have given me praise, and people have considered them insightful. So I pride myself a little bit on them. Then I wanted to add some things at which I am not 10x at, but that I think could be relevant for the position and that always add a little bit, I guess. And some of them are like cultural fit and all of that, which I am pretty into the money plus tech sector on YouTube, so I think it's relevant to Stripe on YouTube also on Twitter. I think partially through entrepreneurship, but also the financial sector like fintech and all that. I am on that startup AI entrepreneurship type people, among those people on Twitter, and I talk about all of this here in this document. I have also edited videos professionally as well as for myself, because I consider myself prolific, and that is my 10x thing. I am not 10x at video editing, but I am competent at it, I would say, and I have skills at it as well as skills at Photoshop, you could say, and image design. I have also studied web development, and I am a mechanical engineer by training, but I don't consider myself a 10x mechanical engineer or a 10x software engineer. But I do have knowledge of the field that I think can be useful. Right? I know how it works more or less, and I have built some full stack apps. I've built websites. I've done engineering work for some. If you're curious about this, feel free to connect further, and I will be glad to explain anything that you want to know. In case this seems like a strange way to apply, I agree, but also I think there is always the chance, right, that it is something that you guys can be looking for. So some people think that Visa, for example, some people think that he's a very hardworking Twitter, but another way of framing it is that he's a very lazy novelist, right? Maybe you could say that I am a bad editor. Maybe you could say that I am a prolific video maker. Maybe you could say that I am not a good novelist or not a good blog post writer, but maybe I am a great comment writer, right? I'm trying to see if I'm a fit for you guys. I looked at the positions and that you have available, and the only one at comms, but also one that could work, would be this one. I think I don't fit every requirement, like the 5 years of proven experience and maybe the exceptional part or the exceptional rating part, right? Or but as exceptionality is kind of subjective, right? I thought that I should at least shoot my shot, and maybe even though this is the only one listed, maybe there are other positions that could be that you could see me as a fit. For example, if there are video positions that you guys are looking for, I think I would be a good fit for that. But let me know what you think. Contact me for any more information. Check out the description with all of these links that I have mentioned here, in case you want to look me up more. And hope this was interesting at least. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to shoot my shot. Bye. too long. Oh well. Okay. Okay, now on to the next one. Whew. I think I'm going to make this one fast. Faster, baby, faster. Hola, mi nombre es Juan y este es mi vídeo presentación a la candidatura de Test Driver. Hola, mi nombre es Juan y esta es mi vídeo de presentación con las razones por las que creo que soy un buen candidato para la posición de Test Driver. Este vídeo lo he estructurado en estos 4 puntos: formación continua, experiencia en I+D, perfil internacional y otros, hobbies / personal, que yo creo que son relevantes para esta posición. El primer pilar lo he llamado formación continua para mostrar que, aunque soy ingeniero mecánico por la Universidad Politécnica de Madrid, he ido un poco más allá de lo que nos enseñan pues, en la carrera, en las disciplinas que nos enseñan en la carrera. Joder, macho. El primer pilar lo he llamado formación continua para mostrar que, aunque soy ingeniero mecánico, he ido un poco más allá de las disciplinas que nos enseñan en la carrera. Hola, mi nombre es Juan y este es mi vídeo de presentación con las razones por las que creo que soy un... Hola, mi nombre es Juan y este es mi vídeo de presentación con las razones por las que creo que puedo ser un buen test driver. El vídeo lo he estructurado con estos 4 pilares. Primero voy a empezar hablando sobre mi formación, después sobre mi experiencia profesional en I+D, después sobre mi perfil internacional, que es algo que pedíais, y luego acabando sobre una parte más personal, complementaria, como pueden ser mis hobbies, siempre enfocándolo de manera que sea relevante para la posición de test driver. El primer pilar lo he llamado formación continua porque, bueno, soy ingeniero mecánico por la Universidad Politécnica de Madrid, pero quería demostrar que me he ido más allá de las disciplinas que nos enseñan en la carrera. La primera experiencia de este tipo que quiero comentar es VM Moto Student. Es un equipo de motocicletas de competición desarrolladas por estudiantes y lo más relevante, yo creo, para una posición de testing es que al ser motocicletas desarrolladas por estudiantes desde prácticamente cero, había mucho proceso de testing, de pruebas involucrado, tanto pruebas estáticas en banco de potencia, en bancos estáticos de pesos, cargas de pesos, ese tipo de cosas, tanto testing como en entorno de circuitos y sí, test del rodaje, ese tipo de cosas, desarrollo de producto. Por lo que yo considero que estoy bastante familiarizado con este tipo de entornos, del tipo de datos que se tienen que tomar y en ese sentido, en el aspecto ingenieril sobre todo. Siguiendo con la formación continua, otro curso después de esto he continuado formándome con cursos, por ejemplo, después de esto he continuado formándome Después de esto he continuado formándome y he elegido estos cursos de Roberto Gómez Bueno, que es un ingeniero de LMP1 para Porsche, que tiene una victoria en Le Mans, por su relación con el test driver. Eran cursos de dinámica vehicular y de análisis de datos y... He continuado formándome. He continuado formándome. He continuado formándome. Después de esto, he continuado formándome y quería mostrar como ejemplo los cursos de Roberto Gómez Bueno, de dinámica vehicular y de telemetría y adquisición de datos en competición en Motorsport, que son cursos impartidos por Roberto, que es un ingeniero de LMP1 para Porsche, tiene una victoria en Le Mans, y bueno, los destaco por su relación con el test driver, ¿no? Es decir, la dinámica vehicular es algo que importa, son conocimientos teóricos que son relevantes dentro de una posición de probar vehículos, y también considero que la adquisición de datos y la telemetría son conocimientos que pueden aportar dentro de una posición así. El último punto que he incluido dentro de formación es YouTube o revistas, este tipo de cosas. Para mí es algo importante que yo considero relevante, ¿no?, para una posición de testing. Es decir, este tipo de canales de YouTube, como puede ser el de Guille Alfonsín, que es el que he puesto como ejemplo, son contenido que es profundo, que es periodístico, ¿no?, tiene esta labor comunicativa. Y además soy miembro de la comunidad, le apoyo en ese sentido monetariamente y considero que hace una gran labor en este tema y que de la que yo, pues eso, continúo formándome en ese sentido, absorbiendo este tipo de información, este tipo de forma de comunicar, que yo creo que puede ser útil para una posición de test driver. Menciono también revistas porque, bueno, tengo varias revistas en varios idiomas, en español, inglés, algunas que son solamente de recuerdo, en checo, por ejemplo, porque me gusta este enfoque periodístico también, esta relación con la escritura, con la comunicación, un poco como para demostrar ese tipo de interés mío. Ahora voy a hablar de mi experiencia profesional, que yo creo que es bastante relevante al ser en I+D y al ser posiciones de test driving, pues relacionadas siempre con el I+D. La primera, bueno, en UPM Moto Student, ese proyecto está bastante relacionado con el I+D. Tenía un apartado que era únicamente innovación, en el que había que desarrollar una feature una característica de la moto que fuese innovativa, perdón por el feature. Y luego en Altran, que cambió de nombre a Capgemini Engineering mientras estaba yo dentro, estuve en un entorno también de innovación, se llamaba el Nido, la I acá después de un más, Nido, en plan ni más de. Y sí, era un entorno de innovación. El siguiente punto es mi experiencia profesional, en concreto en I+D, que yo creo que es bastante relevante al ser las posiciones de test driver relacionadas con esto de la investigación y el desarrollo de producto. La primera, en UPM Moto Student teníamos un apartado de la competición, era específicamente relacionado con la innovación y teníamos que desarrollar una característica de la moto que fuese especialmente innovadora y como un poco empujando el estado del arte, y éramos evaluados en ese sentido. Y sí, bueno, yo he estado involucrado en ese tipo del apartado de innovación tanto en el desarrollo como en la comunicación técnica en ese sentido, como en la descripción del producto de cara a la competición para ser evaluados. Luego, en Altran, que luego pasó a llamarse Capgemini Engineering, mientras estaba yo dentro, era un entorno de innovación. Yo estaba, bueno, era R&D consultant, consultor de I+D, y estaba concretamente en el nido, que era como el apartado de desarrollo, vamos, de I+D de la empresa, y estábamos trabajando, bueno, junto con Airbus en la parte de aviones híbridos. Experiencias positivas a destacar en ese sentido eran la libertad de trabajo, pues el flujo de ideas, la investigación, el aprendizaje. Esos eran aspectos que me llamaron mucho la atención, por lo que me quise unir, que me gustaron una vez estando dentro. Y luego, unos aspectos que quería comentar negativos es la imagen que he utilizado para ilustrar, es que el TRL de lo que estaban trabajando en este tipo de departamentos era muy bajo, es decir, era todo... no era casi tecnología, era muy, muy temprano en la fase del desarrollo, y eso no me agradó demasiado. Cambió un poco las expectativas que yo tenía, y además la estructura del equipo era 100% remoto, cosa que, aunque en principio suena bien, en la práctica yo creo que no estaba organizado bien, porque fue justo durante el COVID, nada más cambiar fue esa transición, y no lo tenían demasiado bien organizado en esa empresa, yo creo. Pero bueno, me llevo esa parte buena y esta parte mala, que yo creo que puede servir para comparar con la nueva posición de test driver, que yo creo que al ser productos que tienen un TRL mucho más avanzado puede conservar las buenas partes del I+D y quitando algunas de las experiencias que no me gustan, ¿no? Quiero continuar hablando un poco de mi perfil internacional, porque pedís vosotros a alguien que le guste viajar, y yo creo que encajo en ese sentido. He estado de Erasmus. El siguiente pilar lo he llamado perfil internacional porque es algo que yo creo que vosotros pedíais, tanto en tema de idiomas como en tema de... El siguiente punto lo he llamado perfil internacional porque creo que es algo que pedíais, tanto en tema de viajar como en tema de idiomas, y yo creo que encaja un poco en ambas partes. Como una experiencia internacional que tuve fue estar de Erasmus en Alemania 6 meses, era un entorno además muy automovilístico, cerca de BMW en Múnich, también cerca de Audi, Ingolstadt, tal. Y fue una experiencia muy positiva, de la que saqué buenas cosas, y yo creo que me gustaría pues estar dentro de una oportunidad que me permita este tipo de obtener de nuevo experiencias similares. Y en tema de idiomas yo tengo un buen inglés, tengo inglés C1, certificado por Cambridge, el Advanced, y bueno, yo considero que tengo un poco más porque lo utilizo mucho día a día. Voy a comentar más de ello al final, pero bueno. Tengo buen inglés, me considero completamente fluido en ese sentido. Tengo un poco de alemán. El Erasmus fue en Alemania, pero mis clases y todo eso era en inglés. Pero tenía clases de alemán y allí aprendí hasta nivel A2 y luego continué en España B1. Y más o menos estoy certificado para A2, pero tengo un poco de B1, B1.2. Ahí no estoy tan fluido, por ejemplo. Y luego en francés, y tengo un poco de francés y un poco de japonés. Francés de instituto y japonés porque mi madre es japonesa y sé algunas palabras y tal. Y bueno, el último pilar son mis hobbies un poco, que yo creo que pueden ser relevantes, siempre orientándolo a que sean relevantes para este tipo de posición de test driver, ¿no? Y el primero que quería mencionar es la conducción. A lo largo de el último pilar son otros hobbies, cosas más personales, pero siempre orientadas a que sean relevantes para la posición de test driver. El primero es la conducción, me gusta conducir. Y soy una persona que siempre ha intentado aprovechar un poco las oportunidades que tenía a mi alcance para empujar un poquito más mis habilidades de conducción, se puede decir, ¿no? Tanto realizando pruebas de conducción como alquilando coches, ese tipo de cosas, ¿no? Aquí arriba a la derecha está una prueba en el GTI Day, es un vídeo de Danny Close, saqué la captura y ahí el del pulgar soy yo. Bueno, es como un poco anecdótico, pero sí, me gusta aprovechar este tipo de eventos en los que te dejan conducir. También algunas pruebas de conducción pues en ferias del automóvil. Me recuerdo un GT86 que fue una prueba muy divertida. También experiencias en el Jarama abajo, o alquilar coches. Cuando estuve en Alemania, por ejemplo, alquilaba coches con el propósito de disfrutar de la conducción, no para ir de un sitio a otro, ¿no? Simplemente, pues eso. Esto era sobre todo hasta el COVID. Después del COVID he disminuido un poco el tipo de oportunidades que aprovecho en ese sentido, pero bueno, por eso me gustaría volver un poco a este ritmo de continuar aprovechando este tipo de oportunidades. Otra afición relacionada pues puede ser el sim racing. Este es un amigo en mi casa, en mi antiguo setup. No tengo fotos del nuevo. Y está relacionado porque el sim racing yo creo que es es algo que demuestra que te gusta este tipo de cosas. Y además en el sim racing, como es tan fácil cambiar el setup el setup interno, me refiero, dentro del juego, puedes cambiar el setup del coche. Permite un poco para experimentar, por ejemplo, drift, experimentar grip, experimentar tracción delantera, tracción trasera, distintos, balance de frenos, un poco más delante, un poco más atrás, ese tipo de cosas, ese tipo de cambios que igual es más difícil experimentar en carretera, si no tienes experiencia real, pues corriendo en carreras, son cosas que ayudan, yo creo, y que siempre me ha gustado. A mí me ha gustado sobre todo la variedad en ese sentido, probar distintas cosas, tanto distintos juegos como distintos setups dentro del mismo juego. No he sido una persona muy enfocada en un mismo juego a tope, por ejemplo, en ese sentido. No soy alguien que ha pagado la suscripción de iRacing durante años y que corre básicamente casi como si fuese su segundo hobby en ese sentido. Y bueno, por último acabar con, en general, la automoción es un hobby, sobre todo en términos de variedad. A mí me gusta mucho ese sentido, tanto el motorsport como la innovación, las nuevas tecnologías, la movilidad eléctrica en ese sentido, como pues la historia del automóvil. Y me gusta un poco saber de todo en ese sentido. Igual no soy el que más sigue la Fórmula 1, no soy el más friki de la Fórmula 1, no soy el más friki de los coches eléctricos a los Saúl López o algo así. Y tampoco soy alguien que me sea el más ávido de pasar por concentraciones de clásicos y ese tipo de cosas, pero me gusta saborear un poco todo en ese sentido. Y yo creo que es algo que pega en una posición de test driver, yo creo. Es un poco el espíritu, ¿no? Como tener un poco de variedad en ese sentido. Y bueno, la última parte de esto es un poco más personal, por si interesa saber lo que hice después del COVID, yo creo. Es decir, mis últimas experiencias después del COVID han sido más relacionadas con el software, con el vídeo, con las redes sociales. Y aunque, no me arrepiento, me parece que ese ha sido un buen aprendizaje en términos de comunicación. Me han permitido, por ejemplo, tener la valentía de hacer un tipo de vídeo así para aplicar un trabajo. Yo creo que eso es algo distinto, que no sé si habéis tenido muchos candidatos que hagan este tipo de cosas, ¿no? Sí que es verdad que, aunque me han aportado cosas así, también conocimientos dentro del sector tecnológico, cosas así importantes que yo considero que son útiles y eso, y buenos contactos en otros países, por ejemplo, ese tipo de cosas. Echo de menos un poco estar en entornos experimentales, estar en entornos de equipo más físicos y no tanto pues estar tan apartado como he estado, yo creo, después del COVID de la gente. Y eso. Para concluir, yo creo que me gustaría comunicar que estoy motivado por todos esos puntos, tanto la parte del testing como la parte de automoción, como el perfil un poco internacional, viajar en ese tipo de cosas, que soy un perfil analítico, es decir, yo creo que igual soy una persona que tiene más experiencia dentro del testing en sentido analítico y más de teoría, ¿no? Teoría de telemetría, teoría de dinámica vehicular, teoría de ingeniería, pero que suple un poco esa carencia igual de experiencia práctica profesional con hobby de que me guste conducir, ese tipo de cosas. Es decir, que igual en comparación con alguien que pueda ser, por ejemplo, conductor de Uber durante 5 años o algo así, pero que no tenga toda esta experiencia teórica y que no tenga este interés por comunicar un poco estas como diferencias técnicas en ese sentido, pues igual puede ser una buena opción si eso es lo que buscáis, ese es el perfil que buscáis. Y eso, yo personalmente busco un poco de variedad, me gusta, si es una posición de test driver en la que conlleva variedad, que yo creo que en general suelen ser, siempre hay algo de repetición obviamente en las pruebas, ¿no? Pero me refiero que se suele probar distintas cosas, se suelen probar cosas para, frenos para coches distintos, se suelen probar coches en distintos ambientes para ver cómo funcionan, ¿no? Ese sentido. O en entornos de equipo, también me gustaría, pues eso, estar involucrado dentro de equipos de prueba de los que poder aprender de gente distinta y experimental, es decir, estar allí físicamente probando el coche en lugar de estar tan separado en el ordenador diseñando, pues por ejemplo, un modelo CAD del coche, ¿no? Me gustaría un poco también tener ese apartado práctico. Bueno, aquí me despido. Un saludo, espero que contactéis conmigo si os interesa mi perfil y gracias por vuestra atención. Adiós. Hello Nathan, are you away? Yeah, I assume you left. Okay, I finished. Afterwards, do an inventory of my things. Yeah, I have written here something like list of everything. I'm going to start listing the things I want to list. Here I have a venting my frustration tab. I'm going to close it. Fuck it, let's do this today. List of things I want to list. Off the top of my head, right? YouTube related. YouTube ideas. And order them in terms of ability to do them right now, to perceived ability to do them right now. Then transcription of videos. Then comments. I want to list all my comments on a website, on a blog, right? Blog. I want to transcribe all my videos and get them, well, first get the files and then on the blog as well. And then react to my old videos and react to my old comments, right? This always allows for a little bit of reaction and all of that. Then things. Make inventory of all the things I have. Sparks joy or not, and touch everything I have. Right? I want to touch everything I have. Then notes, I guess. Notes. Transcribe my old diaries. And the thing is that I also have them on use it often or not. That is the categorization I have already, right? This is right now I'm here. But I have not finished doing this. But I haven't finished. Hello, by the way. I am right now, I have already, sorry for the title. The title is no longer accurate. I am no longer recording job applications. I am now listing things on my notes. Well, feel free to stay anyways if you are interested in this, but yeah. Okay. So, transcribe my old diaries. Okay. Now, physical spaces. Physical spaces. Desk. My desk should be easier to judge. Hello, by the way, if you are still here. I am, as I said, this. If you don't say anything, I can't react, so I will just keep doing what I was doing. But if you want me to react to what you say, you can always type something. I point there because I see there, in my view, there are the comments. But yeah, here. If you write something here in the comments, I will say something. I didn't say anything to Nathan because I was doing the job application thing, right? So then desk and beside my second bed and below the bed. These are kind of the three spaces that I have. And maybe I should do also like estanterías. So I have the books, I have a bookshelf, and then I have a general like drawers. Things in drawers. Things in boxes, drawers. Because maybe there are things inside of those boxes that I could get rid of. Hello, by the way, to the second person. I am talking, sorry, I am no longer talking about recording job applications. I am talking now about the things that you see here, which are, things I want to do. No, things I want to list. Okay, then, things I want to do. Things I want to do. I keep wanting to make the same things over and over, right? I do this basically every week. I'm doing one video telling you the things that I want to do someday. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the process of listing things, but I think it is revealing or something, right? I think it is. I think sometimes it's useful, right? I think there are some people who do the things they want to do and barely think about them. But I think I am an overthinker, right? I do this, right? I think first and then do. And when I don't, it's not that bad things happen, right? It's just that I feel aimless, right? I feel like I am just following. Hey, Spicy, how are you doing? I always ask these two questions. I always ask, where are you from? So where are you from, Spicy? And I also ask, what do you drive? Another thing, talking about this, drive, cars, etc. There is a thing, list of things I want to do. Okay, list of cars. I have a Coches Curiosos. Coches Curiosos is my website. Coches Curiosos. It's not up yet, but I'm doing great, thanks. How about you? I'm doing all right. I am from Bulgaria and I still don't drive Lemao. What age are you? How old are you? I like Bulgaria. Okay, interesting, well, side note. The first girl that I liked, well, actually not the first girl that I liked, but the first girl that I really liked was from Bulgaria. She was from, where was she from? Smolyan, from Smolyan. That's close to the beach, right? I'm 17, turning 18 in 4 months. Interesting. Are you going to get your license when you turn 18? Where in Bulgaria are you from, by the way? Maps. Let's see. If my browser crashes, it's very probable that it will crash. This was what I was looking at yesterday. Someone from yesterday was from this place. This is high-tech city inside of, I think it was, where was it? Yeah, Hyderabad. It was the high-tech city in Hyderabad. That's great to hear. Not gonna lie, I haven't been to Smolyan ever. I'm from the capital, Sofia. Bulgaria. Makes sense. I know someone, well, not no, like from the internet. I knew a girl, when I was in Germany, I knew a girl from Plovdiv. And she had this Plovdiv, as in written like this. Plovdiv. Sorry. Like that. Yeah, like this. And I don't know, I forgot where the person I know from Bulgaria is. I think it's like from the north, close to... no, okay, he's not from Bulgaria, he's from Romania. Sorry if you're watching. You pronounce the cities very well. I don't know about that. And the story I wanted to talk about is that I learned the Cyrillic alphabet, right? This thing, I learned it because of her. Like, she taught me. That girl, I was 11, I think. And she taught me. I probably still have the handwritten alphabet she wrote me because it was on one of those English books, right? The English workbook. It was in the back of that. Smolyan is in the beach, right? It's like this. She's married now, by the way. She changed her surname. Right? I knew her name, but I still know the new one because I have it on Facebook. But that's so cool. I don't think it's near the beach. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Smolyan. Yeah, it's not near the beach. Lol. She was from here. I don't know. She must have mentioned then someday that she went to some place in the beach. I don't know. It was 15 years ago. So I will give myself grace. And okay, continuing with this, right? Things I want to list. I literally have a list of this, but sitios. I have a list of places where I want to be, right? These are several places that I want to go to. Do I have Bulgaria? Control F. Bulgaria. No, I don't have anything in Bulgaria that I want to go to. Yet. What job applications were you recording, by the way? Are you interested in coding or... One application was, I guess, coding related. It was for Stripe. Stripe, I'm not sure if you know it's a payments company. And yeah, I saw a person from Stripe on Twitter, on my Twitter timeline, and I was like, I will make a video. Yeah, it's a story. I closed the windows already. But yeah. It's basically, I saw some guy from Stripe like interacting with me, right? I tweeted at them something like, "Are you hiring?" or something, right? In other context, and they were like, "Yes, actually we are hiring," right? So I was like, maybe, and I am just like I'm saying my skills and sending it to them. I don't think I will get hired, right? It's just mostly shooting my shot, but it's worth it, right? and the second one is for something here in Spain. I'm from Spain, by the way. It's for something here in Spain, a test driving position. I like cars, so yeah. I'm also shooting my shot and also recorded in video form and all this. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work, right? But I think it has chances. I mean, you don't lose anything sending it, so you should just go for it. Yeah, I don't agree with that frame because you do lose something, right? You lose faith in yourself from having failed at something so many times. It erodes you. But in monetary terms, you don't actually lose anything, right? But yeah, maybe you will get hired. That is what I hope. Sofia. Is there a big church there? I know there's a big church. What car are you going to buy? I'm not sure if you mentioned the license thing. Yes, I'm getting it as soon as I turn 18. What car are you going to buy? Or are you going to drive your parents' car? What car do your parents drive? Do you live here? Boom. Imagine that I put this here and you actually live here. Boom. That'd be pretty crazy, right? And this is your parents' car or something. YZF 600, I think. This is from July 2015. Sorry, was talking on the phone. I missed some of your questions. Okay, no problem. I asked, what car are you going to buy? If you are going to buy a car when you get your license. Or what car do your parents drive? What car do your parents drive? If that's the car you're going to drive, right, I guess. Oh, and I dropped I did this, right? And was like, do you live here, right? Because imagine if I drop the pin somewhere and you literally live here. Boom. It'd be a pretty nice coincidence, right? Tesla Model S. Do you actually drive that? Dhruv. Where are you from? Dhruv, India. Sounds like an Indian name. Well, my parents have a Mercedes GLE 2015 and probably will get them to buy me an E-Class. Damn, you got money. New York. Nice. Where in New York? For example, in New York, I do have a lot of places that I want to go to. Control F, New York. I want to go to the Russian and Ukrainian place. It's called Little Odessa, I think. I have a lot of places where I want to get food in New York. I want to go to the New York Public Library. There's a lot of restaurants. There are bagel places, pastrami sandwiches. There is the Highline Park. I want to drive around Manhattan at night. Well, not a new E-Class. Like a 2008 model, probably. Nice. I like that one. Oh, wait, E-Class. That's like the W, what? 220 or something like that, right? W210. 211 then. I like these ones, the AMG ones, obviously, but also the CDI ones, the regular diesel ones are also interesting. With these wheels, for example. It's a 211. Oh, and I am from Spain, by the way. I said it before, but GLE 2015. Not gonna lie, I don't like the jelly. If it's the coupe, I don't like it. If it's the regular one, I don't mind. This one, I don't mind. But this one, sorry, I think it looks so ugly. Yeah, it's a regular one. Then I don't mind that one. I don't mind the regular jelly. And the guy in New York, how much do you pay in rent? I'm always curious about that. In New York, specifically, right? Because New York rent is crazy. And I want to know, like, what does someone who watches me from New York, like, where does someone who watches me from New York live in, right? Do you live by yourself in a condo for yourself and you're paying, like, what, 8,000 per month in Manhattan? Do you live in a studio apartment in Bushwick or something like that, right? 2,000. Okay, that's fair. Where do you live? Well, maybe it's too much information. I don't think anyone cares, but like I don't think anyone's going to find you out. But it's always a risk, I guess. You can say borrow or whatever, and 2,000 shared or not. And how much do you make? What do you do? It's like one of those TikToks, right? What do you do on New York or something? Yes, shared. That seems typical, I guess. I'm a student. Okay, makes sense. What do you study? CS grad. CS grad in New York. Decent. It's not San Francisco, but it's decent. I don't know what universities there are, like what the University for Technology is in New York. Is there something like an NY Tech or something like that? NY Tech. NYT. NYIT. Maybe it's just like NYU or something like that. What do you do? I don't do anything. That's why I was applying to jobs. I do this. But yeah, I studied mechanical engineering. And then, I don't know, just live with my parents. I will be leaving you because I'm going outside with some friends. Hope to see you live again soon. Okay, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I always stream more or less at this time. Like when I started streaming. And basically every day. I did. Nice. Thank you. Have a great one. You too. Enjoy the outside. Sounds fun. Not really. I mean, I like. So you actually it does, right? The part of streaming and all that, it is fun. The fun ends when the streaming time ends, and I have no money, and I can't go places because I have no money and all this. Right? That is the part that sucks. But yeah, don't worry, I don't have donations allowed or anything like this. I don't think. Haha, I agree. Plus, you're a student. I don't take from fellow students. Well, nothing. I don't have anything against taking from fellow students or whatever. But also, I'm not a fellow student because I'm not studying anything. But in my mind, I'm still a student. Maybe that's the problem. The student mindset. Okay, I'm going to continue. What was I doing? Doing lists of things. I think maybe I could add some kind of feasibility thing, right? Feasibility indicator or something, right? Review the things that are on my list already and see, okay, I can do this. Or, okay, for doing this, for example, everything in New York, I have to go to New York first and I have to stay in New York, which is expensive as fuck. So it's not in the short-term timeline, right? Are you looking for a job? Yeah, that was like the title of the stream says recording job applications because I am doing that. I am looking for stuff. Not see, this is like it's also a difficult question, right? Because people who are on the job hunt or whatever are like all day of like every day, like very diligently looking for stuff, right? I am not like that, right? I am not someone who likes to peruse, I don't know. That's why I don't have a job, right? Because my strategy for the past year or so has been let the job find me, right? Obviously, I am like moving around on the internet. I mean, I'm moving around on the internet on different places, right? Paying attention to the opportunities around, but I am not going to the job seeking places by the job people, right? That is not kind of the thing that I wanted. I gave up, right? And I did some of that lately. I am doing a little bit of that. But my idea, right, the thing that I thought was going to happen was that I would find one of these opportunities that were more suited for me, right? Because the problem with looking for regular jobs is that you are just a number for people, right? And I don't want to be just a number. I wanted to be found in that way, right? I wanted to be to someone. I wanted for someone to be like, oh, actually you, right? That kind of feeling. Oh, actually you. Sadly, it hasn't happened, and I'm basically out of money. So, but yeah. And yeah, the thing is that I thought that being on the internet all fucking day was what was going to have someone be like, actually you, right? That. I thought that was going to happen. I was wrong. Things I want to do, what is that? Because many of the things that I want to do are actually YouTube ideas. Things I want to do, I guess, like the car museum stuff, right? Example, car museum stuff. I wanted to build a project of a car museum or something like that. But I don't know. Santifez, random. Tío, pienso exactamente igual con el trabajo y me pasa lo mismo. Estoy educado aquí el trabajo no viene por ti, por desgracia para mí. Hi, bro. What tool are you using for note taking? This is Obsidian. And yeah, I thought that it was going to come for me, but it didn't come. Sadly. How is Karachi treating you? I remember. You just had a bicycle, right? Okay, more things that I want to do. Car museum. I have CD70. Oh, okay, you had the CD70 bike, not the bicycle. I forgot to take notes of that. See, there are some things that I want to do that can be a YouTube video, but not necessarily, right? Another example. I want to be able to play the Interstellar song on piano. Right? That is one example. Fuck it, let's write it. Play the Interstellar song on piano. I want to get every license I want, every vehicle license available. I want to get every license available. Well, not everyone, right? Like maybe I don't want to get the Spanish truck license, then the German truck license, then the Italian truck license, because the Europeans are all of the same, right? I don't want to get the Spanish, maybe the Spanish truck license and the American, right? If I get the Spanish truck license, I probably don't want to get the American truck license as well, right? Maybe it would be interesting, but maybe I don't want to do it. Right? It's like I don't want to get every license. Actually, maybe I do want that, but I know that it's actually impossible, right? Meanwhile, getting a plane and a train is difficult, but plane, truck, boat, car, bike, those 5 are probably like reasonably attemptable in one lifetime. Wanna listen to my favorite piano song? Hell yeah, link it. By the way, if you ask me why haven't I asked Santipez what car does he drive, is because I already know. Right? And I also know where he's from. Then things I currently do not have. Things I want, right? Not to do, but to have, like objects. Objects. It's from League of Legends. Paste the title. I don't think you can paste links. Do you play League of Legends? I know this song, kind of. I have been to a concert of Against the Current, for example. Silas piano theme. This one. Or this one. This one is shorter. Never stopped to listen to Silas theme. Very sad. although normal, even taking into account his lore. It's badass. No idea, I don't know Silas lore. If I don't remember wrongly, he spends great time of his life incarcerated. Is it from the show? Is the League of Legends show, I think. League of Legends show. Arcane was the show, right? League of Legends TV show. Arcane. No, this. Bro. This is his teaser. No idea. In the show, Jinx is out. Well, Jinx appears. And in a scene they play Get Jinxed, I think. It's her release trailer, I guess, release theme. And it's cool. It fits her. Lol. Lore de Silas con música piano chill de fondo, por si las moscas. El tema de Jin también es God. Vamos a ver. Songs of League of Legends are better than the game itself. I can't believe it. Jin's lore is that it's a number 4 obsessive. Everything that surrounds him, I guess, has the number 4. Okay, I think with this soundtrack, I'm going to close the stream. How much your stream setup cost? I have a video about it. I'm going to link it. If you don't want to watch the video, I don't know, I guess the camera and there was something like that, 200 or something. But I don't know, I have this mic, for example. I had the mic before. The mic, it's a professional recording mic and it's hooked up to an actual sound card, like external sound card with like two mic inputs and all this and like phantom power. So yeah. Audio, I guess like 200, video 200, computer it's old, but 1000 new or something, euros. And 3 monitors, like 100 more or less. You don't need 3 monitors. This is the setup, by the way, the video. I have 2 screens. Yeah, that's enough. 3 is pretty stupid. Bye bye. What is your job? Nothing. I already said it. That's why I am applying to jobs. Sorry. That's why. Oops. That's why the title. No, the title depends on the device. The title. That's why the title is that. How you earn? I don't earn. Well, I got paid $200 today, finally, for editing video, but I live with my parents. All of this is from previous money, from my parents or from because I used to have a job. Oh, lucky. Yeah, it is true. My parents just feed me, nothing else. Yeah, I mean, mine from now on already, from like a year ago, or do that as well. But before they paid for shit and gave me things for my for birthdays and all that. So when I was studying, they paid for everything that I needed for studying, right? And the money that I earned myself, I could use on my shit. Okay, bro. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And goodbye.